Today we're back at Riverbend Repo. It has been a while, but today, guys, we are going to be rebuilding the new fleet for the shop. We've got some new trucks. These things are awesome. We've got tow beds, record lifts, and even some new telehandlers to go with it, which will hopefully increase our repo capabilities and allow for more fun. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, guys, so as you can see, the shop is empty. The only thing that we kept is our GMC pickup truck here, the good old work truck. And yeah, this thing holds up good. I think we're going to keep it, but we are building an all blacked out fleet for the repo shop. This thing's going to be completely stealth, almost like a Batman repo shop. That could be the name for it. But anyhow, let me show you guys how empty this place is. As you can see, there's nothing left. Yeah, so we're going to customize some new trucks, and then we're going to test them out. We actually got one repo on the list today. Very simple. It's a car, so we'll go test them out and see how that goes. But as you guys see, we're going to go give you a little tour for those that have not seen. We got the entrance over there. Main shop is up on the left that we just show you. And then we've got the garage space down here. This is where we store all the repos. They're locked. We've got security cameras on sides of the buildings. As you can see, security camera there. And then one right there facing by the river in case anybody tries to sneak attack us. But we still got these things empty, I'm pretty sure. Yep, this one's empty. So we got plenty of space for new repos. Man, it's been a while since we've been back at the shop. But I'm excited, guys. So let's go ahead and over to the dealership. We're going to customize these new tow trucks. And they are pretty awesome, guys. We got a lot in store. So I'll meet you there. All right, we've arrived downtown Riverbend Springs. We've got the shop here. We're going to jump on the computer inside, customize these things out, and we'll see what we've got in store. And in store, we've got the first Kenworth T880 Rollback Edition. I mean, look at this thing, guys. This is an upgrade from our Rollback, which is probably half the size. This is a 45-foot rollback deck. We're able to probably get a lot larger vehicles here, and it's a lot more powerful. So we're able to take these things and get away faster, which is good. So we're going to customize this out. The stacks are the exhaust stacks on top. We'll see what we got. I kind of like the stock ones. Next up, we'll have the visor. That's a cool one. Bumpers. Oh, yeah. You could put the RMC bumper on this thing, guys, and that is reinforced steel. That thing is going through anything, and that's pretty awesome. Now, the next thing up, we did say we're going all blacked out with this setup. I think that one looks pretty good. We still got the logo on the side and then the rims. Let's go ahead. Oh, yeah, this thing is sweet. But wait for it. Check this out. Oh, yeah, okay. Now we're going like that, but that actually, I don't know how I feel. That doesn't look bad, but the chrome, honestly, with the black looks the best. So we're going to keep it like that. Yep, I just spent $220,000. Don't worry, we've got a big budget today, as you can see. So we'll be all right, but the first of 3 new vehicles at the shop is done. Actually, 4 vehicles. The last one's a surprise. All right, now we get the T880 rotator. So this one is a little bit more complicated. As you can see, it's got a rotating winch and everything on top. I don't even know what's on it. It's got a lot of options, but this is more for like the heavy wrecking jobs. If it requires lifting onto a platform or accidents, sometimes we need to have these vehicles on standby. So this will expand the business, and we're going to customize this one out to be pretty similar. I kind of like the stock look of it. What do you guys think? I think the visors, you know, if you get too complicated with it, I kind of just like the stock one like that. So, all right, we're good there. And then you can put a reinforced bumper. As you can see, a heavy bumper. That doesn't look terrible. We could probably change it up, but I mean, you can never beat the heavy duty bumper. So we're going to go with that, guys. All right, we got it customized out. I think it looks good with the chrome. I do like that. We're ready to buy it. Another $220,000. All right. I think we're going to be about $1 million in spend for this video. So let's move on to the third one and then the fourth. All right, the last one is a cool one. This is actually going to be good for our business because it's a service truck. So if we ever have any problems with the other trucks, this one's going to come in handy. It's got actually a welder, as you can see, integrated in the truck. We've got an air compressor. What else? We got generator, toolbox. We got more boxes of tools on the side. We got a little crane. So if we're ever doing like engine service work or anything, I mean, this is nice. And then I think, you know, got a fire extinguisher in the back. That's nice. Couple of cones, and this will probably be good. Actually, if we ever have any scenarios where it requires a little bit more complications to get a car unstuck, you know, we might have to unweld the door. So, I mean, this is kind of like a emergency response vehicle as well. All right, so you guys know the protocol for this. We're going to do the same exact color theme as the other ones. Let's see. There we go. Diesel stacks. I kind of want to change it up maybe just for this one. The straight ones, no, I can't change it, guys. I'm sorry. This one looks the best because it's got just a cool look to it. So we're going to leave it like that. The visor, obviously the same, and then the bumper the same too. I mean, they're all going to be similar since we're in the same company, but all right, these things look sweet, guys. So good buy it. Another $220. And then the last vehicle we've got is not a truck, but it's something different. So check this out. We've got a telehandler. So this is going to be nice because we can actually upgrade the engine to extreme. So we're going from 170 horsepower into 675. Jeez. Okay, I don't even know where the engine's at in this thing. Wait, does it actually beef it up? Oh, it doesn't show anything. But as you can see, we're fitting a pretty big size motor here. 24 mile per hour top speed. And then we can actually beef up the tires on this thing. I know there was some crazy options. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty insane. I don't think you're going to find find that anywhere else other than this one. I mean, this is awesome. Let's see what we want for wheels. I think the Michelin tires are the best. These ones are like tractor tires. These ones are not bad. I don't know. I don't love them. Those ones are all right. All right, we're going to go with the Continental Heavy Duty. So this is what it looks like. These things are wide, man. About double the width of your average tire. And then window tint. So we can customize this thing pretty crazy. And then in the front, you can add limo tint in the front too. So that's nice. We're going to take the plate off the front window. As you can see, it goes right there. Now we can go customize the options. Obviously, we're matching the theme here. So we're going to change all those. Steering accent. Let's go like that. Seat color, all blacked out. Well, this thing is going to be stealthy. And look at that. This thing is sweet. Even with that tint too. This looks awesome. All right, let's hold on. Let's create a custom license plate here. Oh, I have an idea. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more. All right, 150,000. Jeez, you got to be kidding me. That's a lot of money. But all right, it should do good. We need to buy an attachment. The pallet fork should do good. This will be able to lift up vehicles. It's actually extended too, so it's pretty nice. Let's go check out all the vehicles, guys. We're gonna drive them back, and then we got to do that one repo on the list today. So busy day. Let's go check them out. All right, without further ado, guys, here we are. Oh yeah, this setup is clean. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about with a repo company. I mean, the black rims on these things, insane. All right, and then you got the orange cone here. Okay, get this thing out of here. It doesn't match. And then even look at the telehandler. This thing is massive. The tires on this are crazy. All right, well, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a new start to the Riverbend Repo Company. All right, let's fire it up. Oh yeah, this thing is nice. Merlot. I've never heard of this brand before, but it is nice. I mean, this has got to be the most comfortable. I mean, it's got AC, heat, everything you would want on a telehandler and more. I mean, we've got touchscreen navigation, literally everything. Okay, let's go find the pallet fork. It's down here. Is it all-wheel steer? Oh, yeah, it is all-wheel steer. I mean, most telehandlers are, but I mean, this is just setting it over the top here. I'm in shock. I mean, this is crazy. It feels like I'm in a spaceship, too. This is the Batmobile for telehandlers. So, all right, you got a beacon on top. We got lights like crazy. I mean, look at the lights that you can see. They shine pretty bright. You can lift it up. Let's see how far it extends. Usually we got to test that out, but let's see. Oh, okay. It's got 2 levels to it. That's actually a little different than the other ones. That's good. As you can see, that's a nice distance. We're going to actually load this up on the flatbed. I think it should work okay. So let's go jump in that thing, get it prepped to go, and then we'll load up the telehandler. Fire it up. There we go. It's running now. And then we get the beacons on. As you can see, look at that. All right. Let them know who's in control of the road here. Oh, yeah. This thing is sweet, guys. It's rolling coal. We're going to go ahead and throw the rollback down. So what we got to do is we got to do auxiliary 1 tilt. Okay, there we go. It's rolling back. And check it out. I don't even have to use anything. This is actually all in the cab. I don't even have to get out of the truck. So that makes it a little easier. And then now we tilt it and it also rolls. But it's actually very smooth compared to the other one. The other one, I don't know. We've had our off days at that thing. All right, it's full extended. Let's go load up the telehandler here. Check out that plate. Oh, yeah. All right, boys, spin it around. Looks good. Oh my gosh, this thing turns on a dime. And I actually thought this thing was going to hang off the side, but it fits perfectly. That is good. That makes me happy because, you know, this thing is going to be able to fit more vehicles. I'm talking about the flatbed. Like larger trucks and stuff, we'll be able to repo, not have like a problem of it hanging off the back, which we have had in the past. So, all right, this thing is almost good. We just need to tilt it and roll back, and then we'll be bringing this thing back first. And then I did get word that the new tow hook is in use now. So if you guys know, there's a little winch right there on every truck. I think even the crane operator on the other one, the service truck, might work, but now we officially can do repos with the hooks, the tow hooks, the winches, and the cables and all that, so that's good. We were kind of waiting on that to expand the business, but now that we've got that, it makes it better. So all right, we're almost to stationary. Looks good. We're all ready to roll, boys. Let's get moving in the new truck. And I do have to say, this thing is nice. You got a little sleeper bed in the back. It is like a small sleeper cab, but I don't think we're going to be sleeping on repo jobs unless we're doing a scout out, meaning we got to kind of like pretend we're going to be repoing it, but also hide at the same time so the person doesn't suspect it and, you know, gets the vehicle away. To kind of make that sound simpler, we're basically going to be stealing a car at night, and we might have to sleep in this thing. So that'd be the only scenario I would think we'd use it. But anyhow, this thing is moving, and we've got a 12,000-pound telehandler on the back. That is good news. All right, let's test it out. There we go. Turn it. Turns good. Look at that. I didn't even turn in terms of like leaning the vehicle because the weight is so well distributed on this vehicle. We didn't have that problem, so that's good. Oh, watch out, buddy. We got air horns finally. Okay. And as you can see, I think I made it back to the shop faster than if I were in a Lamborghini, which is good. So we're going to back this up to the shop and, oh, geez, this thing sounds good. It's got a Jake brake on it and all. Let's get the telehandler door 2. It's already opened up. And then obviously every vehicle is going to kind of have its own door. That way it makes it easier to organize. We need to tilt this thing back. There we go. Looks good. And I don't think you can tilt it until it gets to about 50%, as you can see. So right there, and then we should be able to tilt it. There we go. But the vehicle is a little bit tipsy until we get it on the ground there, as you can see. All right, there we go. Now it's good. All right, this has got to be my favorite of all the vehicles. Just the telehandler. But look at this thing. It's got air ride suspension, and it's also got like its own independent seat suspension system. There we go. All right, we got it back. And actually, look at that sign. Huh, Wade and Devin. They didn't show up to work today. Flame them in the comments. You know the deal. They're leaving me to do all the work again. But all right, let's get this thing back and ready to go. I think we're probably going to take this on the job. So let's get the other two trucks back, and then we'll roll out for that. I do have to give Jim a call. He's got to tell us, which vehicle we're repoing. But I do know it's a car, so we'll probably want the rollback for this. Let's see. It's tilted down. There we go. All right, first two are back, guys. Let's go grab the other two, and we'll test them out. Next up, we've got the wrecker lift. So this thing is actually pretty crazy. I know we've got like fold outs. Let's kind of test them out, see how this thing does. All right, we got the rear ones, and that's it. I think there were side ones. Am I mistaken? Okay, I had to go check the options for this, guys, but this is actually pretty insane. Check this out. So I actually got these two buttons on this thing, and we have the outriggers on the side. So those things are in the middle, as you can see, going down. That provides us with more stability. Hold on, I'm gonna see what it does. Oh my gosh, that is sweet. Okay, what else can we do? Check this out. Now I can actually extend these things. They go all the way out to here. So that's what I was talking about. I didn't even know we could do that. There's a lot of components to this thing. Is it going to go down? I think we might have to mess with this for another time, but that is actually pretty crazy, guys. Let's get it all folded back in. We're going to head back to the shop, but that was actually pretty cool. All right, we're getting back to the shop with the wrecker. So this thing is actually a very fun vehicle to drive. A lot heavier than the rollback because we've got all this stuff on the back of the truck. So pretty cool. It's good to have in case we have an emergency situation, but I don't think we'll be using this that much. This will probably be one of the most least used vehicles. So let's get it in the shop. We'll park it up, have a nice spot for it. It was cool to mess around with like all the fold out and the supports. We still have a lot to learn, guys. I mean, I couldn't even get the things to go down. So that tells you how complicated these things can get, which is awesome. I love stuff that has lots of cool components to it in a mod. So I mean, that's pretty sweet. But anyhow, we get the first vehicles back. We got one more to bring back. Then we're going to go head out on the repo job for the day. Let's see. We need to turn on the shop lights too. I think over here. There we go. That's nice. We got some lights, and then we're going to leave this door open for us for the last truck arrival, and we'll call Jim. All right, backing up the service truck here. We're going to put it on the west wing of the shop right over here. Looks good. And I will have to say our semi skills are good now that we've owned a trucking company, and there you have it. All right, let's close up the door. We'll open up the door for the rollback because we're heading out on a repo job. So let's go head over to the phone and give Jim a call, see what he's got in store for us.
Hello, it's Jim.
Hey, Jim, how's it going? Just giving you a call. I know you had one vehicle for us today.
You decided to show up to work, huh?
Yep, but just me, though. By the way, the boys didn't show up, so it's just me at Riverbend Repo. But, yeah, we'll take care of it for you. What you got for us?
Yeah, I've got a Ferrari for you, so you're going to need some sort of rollback vehicle. You got that?
Speaking of, do we get that? Yes, we just got some new vehicles in today. Spent $1 million on the business.
Good. We're going to need to get you some more jobs, too. So, yeah, so this thing is a Ferrari SF90. You heard of that?
I'm familiar with the Ferrari. Yes. What is the model?
It's the SF90 XX edition, so make sure you don't mess it up.
All right, send me over the info. I'll get rolling on that. Bring it back to the shop.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
All right, see you, Jim. All right, you guys got the word there. So, Ferrari SF90. He did give us a location in this paperwork here, so let's get in the truck, and we'll get heading out there. We got no time to waste. Nice thing is, we get this touchscreen GPS in front of us. So, all right, let's fire it up, boys. Throw it in first. We're rolling out. Wait. Look at that. I just jumped out of the truck thinking to close the door, but we have another 20 foot of rollback. All right, I'm going to have to get used to this thing. This rollback is a lot bigger than the other one. But all right, guys, we're heading out. No lights as of now. We're going in a little bit stealthy. I heard the person could be nearby, so we're heading into town. They're supposedly located at the milk factory, so that's a popular spot to get repoed from for some reason. Must be some illegal milk. I don't know. We'll see you guys there, and we'll see how this thing does. All right, we're moving out, guys. This is the repo back in action. So we are pretty close to the city. You guys know we're about 3 minutes away. So once we get there, I heard it's located in the executive parking lot. So we'll head there. It's a light blue Ferrari. We've got pretty much all the info we need. We do need to check the VIN number just to make sure it matches with our records. Just, you know, you never got to be stealing the wrong vehicle. I don't know what I meant by that, but you get the point. We got to make sure we're taking the right one. So hang a left. Oh, jeez, watch this side. Oh, gosh. Yeah, we got to swing a little bit closer with this vehicle. But, all right, we're moving in, guys. I think we can throw on the lights now. All right, we're moving in. Look at that. Good turn. Okay, executive parking lot is the second one on our right. So let's back in, or we can stay on the main road. We have the spare key. So we're ready. Here we go. Roll back, boys. All All right, deploying rollback at high speed. Tilting. There we go. Oh, that's always the slowest part. Come on. And touchdown. All right, boys, let's jump out. Let's go grab the Ferrari. Unlock it. There it is. Okay, let's check the VIN. There's no plate on the vehicle, so we'd not be able to identify from that. ZW3. Okay, yep, it matches our record. Let's fire this thing up, boys. Oh, yeah, he definitely heard that. This thing is loud, but I do like this vehicle. Might have to test drive when we get back. We'll have to see. Here we go. Back it on. Come on. We got about a minute until he runs out that door. All right, it's on. Let's go ahead and strap it down. 1, 2. Now let's tilt it back. All right, we're moving, boys. Check it out. So we can actually tilt and slide on the go here. Well, the old truck, we couldn't do that, but since this thing's heavier, we're able to do so, and we're able to get out faster. Look at that escape route. We had that planned all day. All right, let's head back to the shop. We'll unload this thing, but so far, nobody's following us, so that's the good news. All right, we're in the clear. Look at that. Ferrari SF90 secured. So we're heading back to the shop. Protocol is we go ahead and check out the vehicle by test driving it, making sure it drives fast. Then we can throw it in the garage. But anyhow, I'll see you guys back at the shop and we'll get this thing unloaded. Like I said, we got to test drive it. Here we go, boys. We're off the rollback and this thing is flying. All right. 140. Jeez, this thing is moving. All right, hold on. We don't need to crash it here. We already crashed the vehicle on this turn. Let's spin it around. We'll get one last straightaway. See how high speed we can get. Here we go, boys. Rip it. Oh, yeah, this thing is like a Formula 1 car. Come on, watch out, jeez. What is that? 230. Oh! All right, I think it approves. Let's get this thing parked up. The bank will pick it up sometime soon. But anyhow, that was a successful day. We got a new setup, an all blacked out repo fleet of trucks, and they look pretty cool. I mean, this is the Batman repo shop, we're going to call it. And yeah, it should be pretty good, guys. If you do want to see Riverbend Repo come back, we got to hit 1,000 likes in order to do so. But guys, I appreciate you watching to the end. Please help out by hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.